My brother, what is up? How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you, my brother. Brother Love.
You can just call me Love.
Yeah, Love.
Yo, man, I had to call you because just to tell you how proud I am of you.
Thank you.
Like, you know, you're the leader of the opposition of Belize. And the way I've seen you articulate yourself, your evolution is just phenomenal. It's a beacon of hope, you know? You know, and it's important that people know that you can turn your life around. You know, so I'm with you in this fight to make sure that they don't rewrite the laws to have the laws work against you. If anything, I think people have to understand the hardships that you've been through makes you perfect for this position. But I wanted to call you and I wanted to interview you. So let me put my Oprah on right now. To get into it, briefly explain to me the fight that you're up against.
Well, you know, I had a meteoric rise, I guess you would say. And, you know, I'm an outsider that was an insider. You know, I grew up in Brooklyn after I left Belize when I was about 8 years old. So I'm not a part of the oligarch, the elitist society, even though my father, you know, was the prime minister of the country. I wasn't necessarily a part of that. You know, I went to the States, you know, thank God for people like you that discovered my talent, and I was able to sell millions of albums and be nominated for Grammys and have success on my own. And then through the unfortunate circumstances, you know, I was deported back to Belize. And so I was an outsider who was connected to the insiders. And, you know, we still in Belize, they have that neo-colonial mindset that, you know, certain classes, certain races are supposed to stay in their place. And, you know, so if you're not a lawyer, if you're not a doctor, you know, if you're not part of the elite club, you know, you're not supposed to be in the House of Representatives. Certainly someone who was a rapper, they don't even know what a rapper is. So now when I come, you know, I don't fit the mold. Yeah, my father was a prime minister, but, you know, I was in jail 23 years ago when I was 19 years old. And in Belize, the rich and powerful, they don't go to jail.
Let me ask you this, how is the country receiving, you know, your message and what you stand for? Like, what's the real on the ground?
On the grassroots level, everybody's against the 11th Amendment.
11th Amendment Bill 2021 to provide additional grounds for the disqualification of a person as a member of the National Assembly.
So now, with my meteoric rise, now I'm the leader of the opposition, you know, first-time parliamentarian, they're saying, you know, well, we gotta stop this guy, you know, because he's gonna be the next prime minister. And so rather than beat me at the polls, they've, as you said, rewritten the laws. But now my focus is not just me. My focus is the entire mentality that even inspires them to do something like that, to say that they could discriminate against any class of people. And so I, rather than take it as a Shyne Barrow, you know, fight, I'm fighting for everybody. It should be, you know what? Let's let everybody in. Let everybody have an opportunity. You in the back, you all the way in the back.
Yeah.
You that committed a crime, your mother was on drugs, you from a poor community, you could be the next prime minister of this country.
Yes, sir. Yes,
that's
sir.
That's the hope that I want to bring. That's the inspiration that I want to bring, so our young men and women can stop killing each other and can stop committing crimes. Because when people are desperate and people are hopeless, that's when they engage in genocide and they exterminate each other. So it leads me to believe that maybe they want this class to exterminate each other and to continue to engage in genocide so that they can continue to pillage the coffers of the country. And, you know, the few percent controls all the wealth and the majority just continues to suffer.
Wow, man. Check this out. The last person that I interviewed, first of all, that gave me goosebumps. That was straight goosebumps.
Oh God.
And So I feel you right in the frequency. And I want to just speak directly to the people of Belize. Belize, this is so important. We talk about the whole Black diaspora, Black people all around the world. We have been oppressed, we've oppressed each other. You guys have a chance to make sure that you keep the possibilities alive. If they're allowed to block Shyne and they're allowed to block you, and then there's no growth. You can't have growth without, getting a fair chance.
That's right.
And so I would urge everybody in Belize to make sure they do whatever they need to do. Shyne, tell them what they can do. Because I want maximum change. I don't want like this little incremental change. It ain't gonna take, in 5 years, the world gotta have change. We can't allow oppression in those things, and things can change overnight,
And this law is gonna set us back generations. I'm in politics to affect the change. I'm in politics to have a peaceful revolution so that I could say that when I look back and I'm 70 years old, I transformed my country and I made sure that everybody had a decent house to live in and had free education and give people a great quality of life. My dream is to uplift my people.
Yeah.
My dream is to liberate my people. My dream is to see my people living the Belizean dream, which is to own a decent house, to have a decent job, to put their kids through school, to educate themselves, to be able to go on vacation. We don't have that here. We have that for a few, and the rest of the people suffer. So this law, this 11th Amendment, is bigger than me. So I'm asking the people to save themselves. It's about them. It's about the young people. It's about redemption. It's about rehabilitation. It's about equality. It shouldn't be only the rich, powerful, and politically connected are allowed to reform and be redeemed. Everybody should have the opportunity that I have.
Yeah. Well, I only interviewed one other person that was in politics. And this was before he became president, was Barack Obama.
The guy's good. The guy's good, y'all. Let's give it up for him.
I'm saying you answering these questions better than Barack. I could show you the interview. I mean, you really are vested in understanding the power of we. I say this to people like over the last couple of years, I've gone from me to we.
Absolutely.
And to see where you're at with your people and so many other things that you could do, because you're so talented. You were one of the most genius artists that I've ever worked with. You know what I'm saying? Just your talent and your work ethic. I can tell the people of Belize, he's going to be the hardest working person. This guy loves to work and get things done, but also, you're a genius. You don't have to do this. There's other ways for you to take care of yourself. But to go into that, you're gonna get into this role is so commended. And I just want to tell you, I love you. I appreciate you. And I urge everybody in the hip hop community to shed light on this. Everybody that, ever deserved a second chance, shed light on this. And man, I'm with you to do whatever it takes for you to win, and become the next prime minister of Belize.
One day. I believe that my story, my success is to have a revolution of the mind. And I want all those young people out there to know that they could be anything. They could be Diddy, they could be Jay-Z, they could be whoever. They could be Barack, they could be the prime minister, whatever it is they want to be, they could be, but they have to believe that, they have to work for that, they have to overcome these challenges that I'm facing, that you face, we all will face challenges, but they have to fight and they have to believe.
Yeah, yo, check this out. You are in your bag. You are in your bag. This is what God destined for you to do, which is to lead. And I just want to say how proud of you that I am that you're a leader, bro. And in this world where people don't want to be leaders, they're like, I don't want that pressure on me. I don't want to be a leader. For you to step up and to be a leader, is great, man. We gonna really put a lot of light on this issue. I support you. You know, I endorse you.
Thank you.
Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm proud of you. Thank you for the time. I just wanted to make sure that the people heard it, and also people never seen us really talk, so they.
Even though we've been talking about
yeah. They don't know the brotherly love.
Right.
So, you know, yeah, man. Last person I interviewed was Barack Obama. Now I got to interview the future of Belize.
Amen.
Shyne, Barrow.
Amen.
Love. Peace, bruh.
Thank you, my brother. Love you.